For some creative minds, doing and fixing things by ourselves is a source of great pride. Sometimes, by trial and error, we try carrying out electrical, mechanical, and electronic repairs. Some cases yield to a happy end, and we learn something new and have some fun in the process. However, in our high technology age, our faithful friend, the microwave oven, can become a deadly enemy if we dare to remove its covers and put our hands inside it. Of course, everything can pose a risk, since some tools and appliances have moving parts or they work at high temperatures and can involve some danger when trying to repair them ourselves. But the microwave is unique because it contains some components that may kill a person in a fraction of a second, or else cause fatal illnesses that stay with us for a lifetime. Every time we turn on a microwave oven, a high voltage source of the order of 4,000 volts comes into action, and also dangerous radiation is produced, which is capable of producing mutations in the body cells and start a cancer process. But what can cause a microwave oven to break down? One of the most common faults is electromechanical. The locking mechanism of the oven door has a pair of pins which go into a couple of cavities, actuating sensitive switches which prevent the temporary or even permanent operation of the oven in case the door does not close all the way. Most microwave ovens include a schematic of their electrical system. For the sake of this explanation, we will show a simplified diagram of the operation of such switches. Normally, the switch on the upper cavity of the oven simply stays on for as long as the door remains closed. The switch on the bottom has two functions. It turns on when the door is closed, and when it opens, it switches off and prepares a short circuit in case the upper switch has failed to turn off. So it blows the internal fuse in the oven, and the oven does not work at all. This must be taken as an indication to the user to take the oven to an authorized dealer where they can properly fix it. If the user insists on removing the cover by the oven by themselves, they will find that some of the screws in the cover cannot be removed with a common screwdriver. It is better to pay attention to this warning and let the properly trained technician carry out the repair. Let's see the reasons for this. There is a small filter circuit where the oven power enters the oven. A 20 amp fuse is mounted on this same PC board. We could think we can just change the fuse and make the oven work again, but it's not so. If the malfunction in the door switches is not fixed, each new fuse we install will blow up immediately. It is not recommended at all that a handyman put their hands in the circuits of the oven for several reasons. Inside the oven there is a transformer and rectifier circuit producing up to 4,000 volts with a current capacity capable of producing an instantaneous heart arrest. Even if you unplug the electrical power from the oven, the high voltage circuit includes a capacitor that can hold an electrical charge for several minutes. So the danger is still there anyway, even with the oven unplugged. In addition to the high voltage, the vacuum tube, called a magnetron, which produces the microwave radiation, contains a chemical element called beryllium, which is highly carcinogenic and can release dust that permanently damages your lungs with a condition known as berylliosis. The only relatively friendly circuits are the timer and the clock. Everything else is very dangerous. The microwave radiation is kept inside the oven, where the food is placed. The door must fit perfectly, without leaving gaps or openings, because it is not meant as a heat insulation, but to avoid the leakage of harmful radiations. Even the glass window in the oven door has a protection grid with small holes, so we can watch the cooking process while holding the radiation inside the oven. If the oven door is slightly warped, there will be a leak of radiation to the outside, which can cause serious health problems to the people using the oven. In conclusion, it is better to have the repair done by qualified personnel only, although the best solution is to replace the oven with a new one. I hope this video has been useful to you. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.